It was the night before Jesus came, and everybody was at the club. Never for a second thinking of a blessing or even God's love. So I asked the bartender for the last shot of cognac. Now the furthest thing from my mind is the Savior coming back. I heard a loud boom, and to myself it's a gun. I carry no weapons of mass destruction on me, so I began to run. I fell to my knees and the light shone on my eyes. I said, "What's going on?" And the angel told me, "Jesus has arrived." I picked myself up and brushed off my shoulder. Saw every drug dealer I knew running, trying to hide his boulders. The fornicators walked away from their mates. They knew they was living in sin. And some just started crying because they knew that they wasn't going to get in. I dropped to my knees and started praying immediately. The Lord said, "You talk to me right now, my son, but in your life that you forget me." I had no answer for him. The poet's mouth was shut tight. The Father looked away from me and began to read the names from the book of life. The book of life held the names of those he was taking. I thought I heard my name one time, but he was like, "No, my son, you're mistaken." Those who were called, I knew was going to live with the king. But there were some fools in the crowd who didn't stop doing the thing. Now cigarettes lit up, still drinking. Maybe they was too stupid to know or just didn't care. Or maybe they thought they was dreaming. I had to tell them, "Man, that's Jesus standing there." One dropped a liquor bottle while the other tried to take his own life. The only thought he had in his mind was his mama saying, "Son, you just not living right." The one standing next to him, I don't know what was on his mind, because he looked me dead in my eyes and said, "Man, you got to be lying." Now angels proclaiming Jesus and trumpets are blowing, and there's still fools on the side who's just not knowing. Trumpets. Now angels proclaiming Jesus and trumpets are blowing, and there's still fools standing on the corner who's just not knowing. I said, "Lord, I wasn't living right. That's why I didn't step in the church." He said, "I knew you wasn't living right. So when I didn't see you is when it really hurt." I said, "Lord, despite my actions, you always knew my heart." He said, "My son, I was on your inside, but the world never knew you knew God." I thought I would be forgiven, Lord, if I accepted you with my last breath. He said, "My child, you are forgiven. But see, this here is not your death. Now those not called can stay with the evils that they love. I'll leave you with the miseries that you so indulge." Yeah, you wasn't the one on the block shooting bullets, but you was the one when them young guys got them guns, taught them how to pull it. And yeah, you sold drugs, but I brought a good job your way. And you worked it for 3 months and went back to your ghetto play. You only talked to me when times got rough, and I never left you alone. And I can recall several times when I got your lights and your gas cut back on. I say, "Well, Lord, what am I to do?" He said, "If your name is not called, you'll have fond memories of all those nights that you balled." As he finished his list, I listened real close. He called my mama name and some of my other kinfolk. He called the last name, then he closed his book up. I felt a sharp pain in my heart knowing that I was out of luck. And as he rose with his people about to leave, I said, "Lord, where you going?" He said, "In heaven to live in peace." "But what about me, Lord? You said to never leave me alone." He said, "I'm always on your side, but you're not welcomed in my home." Where y'all finna go?
To the bar.
Alright. Hey, remember, Jesus coming back, so watch what you're doing.